What's up, everybody? I'm Andrew, aka Farther Park, and this is how I won the Kenny Beats beat battle.
This is amazing. This is the best beat of the day. This shit is fire. Hold on. Really good. Really good, Farther Park. I love this. I love this. I love this. I don't even need to get past that. And I can already tell you this shit is the one for today so far. Let me play that back from the start.
So, just a little background before this. From about 8 in the morning to 12, I'm in class the whole time. So, I'm in my final semester, and it's online classes, but like I still try to get as much schoolwork done as possible. And I had a bunch of projects this week, so it was just trying to get all that shit done so I don't gotta worry about it later. So by the time the battles actually start, shit's around 12:20 or something, and I need to leave my house to get to work on time by 1 o'clock. So I really don't have a lot of time, and so it's immediately submit, fucking leave. So for all the people that were saying that, nah, he cooked this up at work, nah, I did not cook it up at work. There's gonna be no way. So I just cooked it up, fucking took off to work right after. So as Kenny's previewing the sample, the parts that immediately stuck out to me were those parts where the dude was like, come on, what up? Because those parts actually sounded like a pretty dope chop and some shit you would actually put in a break or in a song or whatever. So when you mentioned the Kanye thing about the shouts and everything, that's immediately like what I was thinking. That was actually something that I wanted to use. And I love the way Kanye uses shouts and screams and stuff coming in and out. I think it sounds amazing. I saw somebody put Dilla, the Section 80 and Tame Impala vibe and all that stuff, and that's absolutely, those people are huge influences in what I do. And same thing with the break. I wanted to make the break sound like that. And Section 80 with Tame Impala and Dilla and all them, their shit sounds hypnotic. You kind of just get lost. So that's exactly what I was trying to do with the shouts and the break and everything. So the parts that I grabbed were these. There was this part.
What up?
And this part.
Come on.
With that, I had threw some reverb, EQ, and delay. But before I even dropped them in and everything, I started getting a drum loop ready. So I ended up grabbing this. This is from the Street Lights pack, and it sounds mostly percussive. Really dope. So once I had that, I grabbed this Monty kick, and then I grabbed this snare. The snare's from a break from the Beat Butcher Filth packs, and I just grabbed the snare because I like the way the snare sounded. And I started just dropping those in and seeing where they fit up and what kind of just feels right. Next thing I did was layer that kick with this kick. This I grabbed from sampling the Black Keys off their album Delta Cream. So that's what this sounds like. And then I threw this other snare. This is from the same thing, the Beat Butcher Filth pack. Just threw that on top to give it some more kind of depth to it. And then that's when I threw in the vocals. after that, I went into Machine and played in the hi-hats on my MK3. So that's what this sounds like. So all of that all together. After that, I knew that I wanted it to be something you can kind of just ride out to. Something really smooth and then kind of expands and explodes later. And I don't know how to really play chords or nothing, or crazy on the keys or nothing. A lot of the time I run that through my MK3 and a lot of the stuff I figure it out. And I only started learning guitar last year during the pandemic. So coming up with stuff like that for me, it takes me quite a while. So I have to really sit down and take my time and mess with things in order to kind of really get my idea out there. So I went to go find a sample and I found this from Splice. And that sample came with like 3 other layers to it. So here's the other one. And it came with this. So really dope, like exactly what I was looking for. And then I mixed all those in here. Messed with all the volumes just to get them sitting right. After that, threw them in here. Threw in some compression on top of it. I EQ'd it. I didn't take out completely all of the bass, just something that's in there, just so you can hear like the bottom end of the Rhodes and stuff. Another EQ, boosted the highs so you can still hear the twinkling in the keys, just make them sound a little bit brighter. Same thing with this RC20, did the same thing, just make it brighter. This is the vinyl preset. I didn't mess with nothing. I just took the noise off. And this looperator thing is only for the first section when you're the dip outs, and then the high pass comes at the end when the whole beat comes through. So this is what that sounds like all together. Next thing I did was I played in this bass using this Rickenbacker bass from Native Instruments. Came with Machine and stuff. I used the dub bass preset. I think I mostly use that one most of the time. I think it just sounds really dope to me. And this is what that sounds like separately. So nothing really too crazy. So once I had that down, I knew that I wanted it to become something really big. I wanted it kind of explode at the end. So I went to go find more stuff in my splice bag already, and I found this. Time stretched it, made it fit, and this is what this ended up sounding like. Knew that sounded cool once I had that down. And then I wanted to incorporate a guitar, something like a really big lead. And that's when I went into my bag again and I found this. So once I had that, I time stretched it to make it fit. EQ'd it, took out the bass of it, threw on some reverb. This is what it sounds like with just the keys. That I thought sounded really dope because it gave me this really dope feel once everything was put together. And that's mostly what I try to go for. Like, I really don't make stuff I hope nobody takes this the wrong way, like to impress other producers. Whether someone put a fucking sample and a drum break and shit's only 2 tracks, but that shit fucking feels good, that's all that's ever mattered to me. So once everything was put together, that shit sounded fucking sick. And then I ended up fucking finding this from another pack that I got. I think it's Mick Schultz. And all I'd use that for was just kind of this transition effect into the guitars and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much the beat. So winning the shit's only gonna make me go way harder at what I do. I got a lot more to learn and I got a lot more shit coming. So thank you, Kenny, man, for the opportunity. This shit's been wild. Everybody hitting me up, everybody in the Discord. This shit's been really, really cool, man. And like I said, I got a lot more stuff coming. So thank y'all, man. Stay tuned.
9-5, motherfuckers.